Since Pakistan's creation in 1947, Saudi Arabia has been one of its closest allies. What began as a relationship rooted in faith and support has grown into a strategic bond involving defense, trade, and diplomacy. In this video, we'll trace the evolution of Pakistan-Saudi relations, key moments, challenges, and where this partnership stands today. Immediately after independence, Pakistan sought recognition, allies, and resources. Saudi Arabia was among the first to respond. Religious affinity, Islam, pilgrimages, Hajj and Umrah provided a firm emotional bond. Saudi aid and diplomatic support played a significant role in Pakistan's early foreign policy. Aid during crises, for instance during famines or domestic economic troubles, Saudi Arabia provided financial support. In wars and geopolitical tensions, 1965 and 1971 Indo-Pak wars, Saudi support, whether diplomatic or financial, helped buffer Pakistan's international isolation. By the 1980s, the relationship deepened. Pakistan provided military cooperation, training, and officers. In turn, Saudi Arabia supplied oil, investment, and support for infrastructure. The Pakistani workforce migration to Saudi Arabia substantially increased, remittances became critical. This also helped Saudi projects, construction, services sectors leverage Pakistani labor. On diplomatic fronts, Pakistan often voiced support for Saudi positions in Middle Eastern affairs. Saudi Arabia reciprocated in Pakistan's international matters. In recent decades, the relationship moved beyond oil for support. Bilateral trade agreements, Memoranda of Understanding, MOAs, spanning areas like industry, agriculture, energy, information technology, and investment started featuring more prominently. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, an ambitious reform agenda aimed at diversifying its economy, opened new opportunities for Pakistani investment, especially in infrastructure, tourism, tech, and labor. Strategic Mutual Defense Agreement, SMDA, September 2025 is a historic pact where Pakistan and Saudi Arabia agreed that an attack on one is considered an attack on both countries. This marks a significant deepening of defense cooperation. Official statements clarify the pact is defensive in nature and not targeted at any third country. It's about deterrence and mutual security. Also, high-level economic initiatives, signing of MOU worth over $2 billion to $2.2 billion in various sectors between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. This includes agriculture, energy, health, mining, etc. Establishment of an 18-member high-level committee under the Pakistan-Saudi Arabia Economic Framework is to follow up on cooperation in defense, energy, climate, environment, etc. While the relationship is strong, there are issues, such as Pakistan's dependence on Saudi financial aid and oil has often been critiqued. Economic fluctuations, delays in investment commitments, and political instability in Pakistan affect how quickly deals materialize. There's sometimes domestic concern about sovereignty or being drawn into Saudi regional dynamics or conflicts. The Strategic Defense Pact, for example, raises questions about alignment, especially with Pakistan's relationships with other powers. Also, balancing Saudi's own shifting foreign policy, Vision 2030, regional diplomacy, with Pakistan's needs remains delicate. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia are looking to add not just defense but technological cooperation, AI, cybersecurity, digital infrastructure under Pakistan's National AI Policy 2025. Tourism, cultural exchange, ease of pilgrimage and travel are increasing focus areas. Saudi Vision 2030 is promoting tourism. Pakistan has a large diaspora and stakes in facilitating travel and remittances. Economic diversification is likely, for example, expanding beyond oil and labor remittances into more sustainable investment, industrial collaboration, and joint ventures. From post-colonial beginnings rooted in faith and diplomacy, through decades of economic cooperation and military support, to today's landmark defense pact and push into future-oriented sectors, Pakistan-Saudi Arabia relations have evolved into one of the defining strategic partnerships of the Muslim world. But as with all great alliances, its strength lies not just in shared interests but in mutual respect, shared vision, and the ability to adapt.